Hello, you one. Welcome back. It is Thursday, the 4th of March, 2021. Let's crack on with our phonics. Make sure you have a piece of paper and a pencil, and we're going to be recapping our sounds, just like at school. My turn, your turn. Or, ah, ow, oo, a, e, I. Well done. Our tricky word for today. So, can you guess what it is? Think about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday's tricky word. What will today's be? You're right. Today is the number 4. So F-O-U-R spells the number 4. Okay, let's have a look at the sentence. I am 4 years old today. 4. So in a moment, you are going to press pause and you are going to write the word 4 5 times. So remember, you're going to say it out loud as you write it, like this. F-O-U-R spells 4. Then you're going to write it again. Press pause, off you go. Okay, you should have pressed pause, and we are moving on. So today's sound. Again, nothing new. We are doing the sound O. How do you write the sound O? Just like the rest of the week, there are a few different ways to do it. If you know them all, you can write them all at the top of the page. If not, you can do it with me now, and each time one comes up, you write it at the top of your page. So O. O and A makes the sound O. Write that at the top of your page. O and E makes the sound O. Write that at the top of your page. Are there any other ones? Yes. O split diagraph E also makes the sound O. Can you write all the 3 different spellings of O at the top of your page? Now, we're going to write some words. Make sure you have your robot arms ready. Boat. Robot arms, please. B-O-T. B-O-T. Boat. B-O-T. Boat. There are 3 sounds. What does it start with? Boat. Which O sound are you going to pick? Boat. Have a look at the top of your page. Boat. And what is that last sound? Boat. Boat. It is the O-A sound. Boat. All right, let's do nose. Get your robot arms. N-O-S. Nose. Nose. N-O-S. Nose. N-O-S. What's the first sound you hear there? Nose. Which O sound are you going to do? N-O-S. And that last sound, that is a bit tricky. Which one are you going to pick? It's okay, just pick one. It doesn't matter if it is right or wrong. We're going to find out. N-O-S. So it's actually a sound, but it has a little bit of a Z sound in there. Nose. So that's a little bit tricky, but it is the O sound we're looking at today, and it is the split diagraph. Smoke. Get your robot arms. S-M-O-K. Smoke. S-M-O-K. Smoke. 4 sounds. What is the first sound you hear? Smoke. What's the next sound? Smoke. Which O sound will you pick? And what is that last sound? Smoke. Smoke. It is the split diagraph again, and it has the k, kicking k sound. Smoke. Toes. Toes. Robot arms, please. T-O-S. Toes. That last sounds a bit tricky again. T-O-S. What's that first sound you hear? Which O sound will you pick? T-O's. And what is that last sound? Again, it sounds a bit tricky. Which one do you think it might be? No, toes. T-O. It is the O-E sound for O. And again, it sounds, that last sound sounds like a Z, but it isn't actually a S. Toes. Lucky last. Float. Robot arms. F-L-O-T. Float. F-L-O-T. F-L-O-T. 4 sounds. What was the first one? Float. Float. What's the next sound you hear? Float. And which O sound are you going to pick? Have a look at the top of your page. Float. 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 All right. Again, we're going to add the missing sounds to the word and we're going to try and pick the right one. So I will do the first one with you. Remember, the O sound goes on that line, so you have to say it out loud first before you write it in. K-oat. Coat. K-oat. Which O sound am I going to pick for coat? Well done. It is the OA sound. Coat. So in a moment, you're going to press pause. You're going to say the word out loud. Then you're going to write it, picking the right sound. T-O, toe, toe. Which one will you pick? Press pause now, finish the other 7, and then come back and join me. Okie doke, you should have pressed pause and it's time for the answers now. If not, press pause now, go do it and come back. It is answer time. So, toe, T-O. It is the O-C, O-E sound. F-O-N, phone. Which one did you pick? It is the split digraph. F-L-O-T, float. Which one are you going to pick? It is the O-A. J-O, Joe, as in the name, Joe. Which one is it? It is the O-E. B-L-O-T, bloat. Which one is it? It is the O-A. M-O-T, moat. Who knows what a moat is? A moat is some water that goes around a castle. Moat. M-O-A-T, moat. And last one, tone, tone, tone. It is the split digraph. Well done. Give yourself a little pat on the back for joining in. Well done. Okay. Now we're going to add sound buttons to the words and do some reading. So I will do the first one with you. Let's add those sound buttons. Now let's read it. T-O, toe. It has 2 sounds. I'd like you to press pause, do the others, and then come back. You should have pressed pause and done them. We're now doing the answers. So press pause if you haven't. It is answer time. Let's put the sound buttons on that next word and then we'll read it. Toast. Toast. It has 4 sounds. Let's put the sound buttons on that next word. Smoke. Smoke. It also has 4 sounds. Let's put the sound buttons on. Yoke. Yoke. Let's put the sound buttons on that next word. Coach. Coach. It has 3 sounds. And lucky last, sound buttons. D-O. Doe. And a doe is a female deer. Okie dokie, let's read some sentences. Your turn first, then my turn. So, can you read this sentence for me? Off you go. My turn. A boat floats on water. A boat floats on water. Your turn. My turn. Ben, oh, that's a long word. Let's try it. Ben stubbed his toe. Ben stubbed his toe. Your turn. My turn. I am on the phone. Phone. I am on the phone. Last one, your turn. My turn. Doe is a female deer. Doe is a female deer. Well done, guys. All right, that is the end of phonics. Just before you go, your last task, pick a word and write it in a sentence. Any of the words that we've done today, and write it in your own sentence. All right, off you go. Have a lovely day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.